Hey, welcome to another episode of Obscure Mics. It's me as usual, Bark, and I am very, very excited about this video because, like I'm always on the lookout for my favorite broadcast dynamic microphone, I'm also on the lookout constantly for a microphone preamp for dynamic and ribbon microphones that actually works but doesn't break your bank account in 7,500 pieces. Or 150 pieces, like a cloudlifter. So, I have found what I believe to be the cheap solution. I've tried the Alctron preamps that run about $30 a piece. One of those, the black MA1, I believe, worked okay with not a ton of noise, but it's really hit or miss. I've owned two of those. The first one wasn't very noisy. The second one was. Another guy on YouTube bought one. It was noisy as hell. So the blue Alctron MP1, I believe, absolute garbage. So when you spend $30 on a mic preamp, you pretty much expect garbage. Okay. All right. So I've got with me my favorite handheld dynamic microphone, at least my favorite that I own, the Shure Super Pro PE50SP. It's basically the SM58 before the SM58 came out, except it does have more of a presence boost on it, and that's why I like this microphone. I kept it over an SM58. I've done a video on it if you want to go check it out. But obviously you probably don't need to because I'm using the microphone right here, right now. So I've got this plugged into my Rodecaster Pro. This has pretty good preamps. This is not the best example to use for this, but we're going to roll with it. I have a cheaper interface at my office. I have no access to it today, and I'm too excited. I'm just going to do this video and hope that you trust me on this suggestion. So, anyways, the Rodecaster Pro, I have the microphone turned up to 36, and I've got the level at Unity. So, I am getting enough out of it. So, I don't have to drive the preamp very hard on this, but I have used this on my Tascam US32, and I have to have it cranked all the way up. So we're just going to use this as an example, and we're going to say 36 is maxed out on the Rodecaster Pro. Let's go, and I am hitting levels in pretty much perfect levels. The Rodecaster Pro has a couple green lines. You want to hit in those bars. I'm reaching the top of that, which is kind of where I want to hit. There's still a nice ceiling before you hit clipping. So anyways, turned up to a 36 right now. Let's go ahead and listen to the preamp noise, and I will turn it up as well. But preamp noise, let's be quiet. That's me breathing. Let's be quiet again. Let me go ahead and crank the preamp on this. This is at 45. Be quiet for a second. This is maxed out at 55. We'll be quiet for a moment. Definitely get a little bit of noise. So let's go back down to 35. Okay, so we're back at 35. And here it is, man. The mic booster CT-1 from Klark Teknik. Mic booster CT-1 from Klark Teknik. $30, guys. $29.99 for this microphone, inline microphone preamp. And I'm going to right off the bat tell you why I love it so far. Reason number one that I was very intrigued by this preamp. Size. Not huge. Not a box. It is a very normal size preamp that I can hide in my hand. I can hide this in my hand. Nobody would know it's in there. Use it as one of those knuckle packs like back in school. Come on, bro. So anyways, yeah, we've got this thing. Very small. But you know what? The weight of this thing, very, very good. For what it is heavy. $29.99. I'm going to put links down below to a couple different sites because when I bought this, it was almost sold out. So I had never heard of Klark Teknik at all. But if this thing is anywhere close to a cloudlifter or Cathedral Pipes Durham or fethead, this is an absolute steal. So we're on 35 on the gain. We did a noise test. Let's go ahead and plug this in, turn on phantom power, and see where we can match this level at. Okay, so I have the Klark Teknik mic booster CT-1 plugged in, and our level has went from 35 to 19. Almost half. Basically driving it almost halfway. And this is what it sounds like. Let's be quiet so we can hear any noise that it might present. I hear quietness. I mean, there might be, I do have a small fridge in this studio, so you might hear that, but I hear quietness. Okay, so let's go ahead and start cranking the volume to find out when we do get an introduction of apparent noise. That's at 25. This is 35, but I believe any noise is kind of ambient room noise and maybe the fridge. Let's go up to 45. Again, it doesn't sound like preamp noise. Woo! Okay, so this is at 55. And of course, you know, I'm whispering about as quietly as I possibly can. And this is what it sounds like. Let's go back to 19. 45. 35. 25. 19. All right, we're back at 19, and we have a winner. In my opinion, we have a clear-cut winner of the Inline preamp wars. $29.99, guys. I mean, okay, and for example, this is what it looks like when it's plugged onto the microphone. This is it for me, man. I'm going to get an SM7B in the studio. I know I've had them a bunch. I've had a lot of them. But I'm going to get an SM7B in the studio, and we're going to wire this thing up to it. We will do another test with it, 100% for sure, because this Super Pro from 1971, I think it is, it's not as gain hungry as that. So I'm really going to put this to the test as soon as I possibly can. But right now, $30, man. This thing sounds just fine. Sounds really good. I would be shocked if a fethead, dynamite, or cloudlifter was significantly better than this. Shocked. Because I can turn it up to 35, and there's just, all I hear is a little bit of room noise. I don't hear preamp noise. Back down. Okay, so back at 19, like I don't feel like this changes the sound of the microphone any as well. I just feel like it's boosting it. It claims 25 plus 25 decibels of clean gain, and I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Klark Teknik mic booster CT-1. Links in description to multiple places to get it, because if you need a inline preamp, I really think this is just a no-brainer. Shipped and all, I got this for $31.10. $31.10. The hunt is over. I'm really happy with this. So, again, link in description. Go out and grab it. Let me know. By all means, let me know what you've used it on and what you think. I want more opinions. I am going to get an SM7B and we'll put it to the test and go from there. But I think I have found my inline preamp that I'm going to use. This basically can turn a crappy interface into a usable interface. I mean, it might not give you the best results quality-wise, but you're it will take out the noise of a noisy preamp because it's going to add 25 decibels of clean gain. So there we go. Mic booster, CT-1. I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? Hopefully this helps you. Secure mics. Peace out.